So you want to become a professional rapper, or at least get good enough at rapping that you could start making money from the bars, but you feel like you have no roadmap on how to get legitimate, honest feedback from anybody, especially your friends, on what you need to improve. In today's episode of How to Rap, we'll provide you with a little known and underutilized secret on how to not only get the honest feedback on your music from your friends that you've always wanted, but how to do it in a way that actually turns them into your #1 fans over time without the pressure of making things awkward for them. And we know this stuff works because we've been coaching artists from around the world for over 10 years now as YouTube's most subscribed channel on how to become a professional rapper. And so each piece of advice will literally be more than a decade in the making as we describe the #1 secret to turn your friends into fans as a rapper. Now, before we begin, if you like this topic and want us to make more videos on how to start making money from rap and go professional, be sure to quickly hit the like button because it helps boost us in the algorithm and send more videos into your feed on topics like this. And if you're ready to start a rap career right now, be sure to visit the first link in the video description to get our best-selling 6-week amateur to artist course, Rap Tycoon, where we'll show you how to create a home studio, start marketing your music, and even start your own record label if you like, all in 30 minutes a day with daily drills, so check that out. But without further ado, let's start with the problem with friends as fans. Alright, so to set us off right, let's first explain the problem that is stopping you from having every single one of your friends not only be your fans, but be your promotional team and managers really, flooding the timeline with high quality, honest marketing for your music. Now, of course, when you're starting out as a rapper, it's natural to want to turn your friends into your first fans. However, this approach comes with significant challenges. Friends really have an inherent bias because of your personal connection with them. That means y'all are cool for something more than just rap usually, and probably got cool before you even thought about making music, so their feedback can be influenced by their desire to stay cool with you, which might not always result in the most honest opinions. In other words, they might feel obligated to say they like your music, even if they don't genuinely feel that way, simply because they value your friendship. Additionally, that perceived pressure to enjoy your music because of your friendship can lead them to start disliking hanging out with you as a friend. I mean, trust me, I've seen that happen, because now they connect hanging with you as some kind of backing them into a corner to enjoy your stuff, which can both make friends hesitate to be brutally honest, but also could literally lead to y'all no longer hanging out. Believe me, this is what a lot of friends think, even if they don't say it, so watch out. On the flip side, friends know you better than most people. They understand your personality, your style, and your ambitions. This familiarity can be an asset as they are in a unique position to offer insightful and truthful feedback, unlike family members, for example, who might be more inclined to discourage your musical ambitions in favor of more traditional career paths, and friends can strike a balance between support and honesty if you do it right. So the key to solve this problem is to create an environment or a setting where your friends feel comfortable giving you honest feedback without feeling like they're putting your friendship at risk. This involves for you setting clear expectations and encouraging them to be truthful even if the feedback is hard to hear. So in the next section, step #1, we'll explore strategies to encourage your friends to provide this kind of constructive feedback, ensuring that you get the most out of their support while maintaining your friendships. And step #1, make it easy for them to be honest. Alright, so first and foremost, you have to find a way to make it easy for your friends to be honest with you. The key is to present your new music or bars in a way that doesn't pressure them to lie or overly praise you. So the first real secret to that is avoid making them listen to a full track or a lengthy freestyle. Instead, you want to give them a small chunk, a section, or a specific aspect of your freestyling or music that you want them to focus on. This will remove the pressure of deciding whether you're dope or you're gonna make it and you're the greatest, the next GOAT second coming, and it allows them to provide more focused and genuine feedback. So you should start by identifying the specific skills in rap that you want to improve. Make a list of the necessary skills you believe are crucial to becoming the artist you want to be. Key categories might include flow, style, voice, songwriting, rhyming ability, whatever. But breaking down these elements, you can better understand where you need to focus your efforts and ask for more targeted feedback and take away that pressure. Once you have your list of skills, think about how to showcase these individual aspects to your friends. So for example, if you want to improve flow, record a short segment that highlights this specific element, or if you're working on songwriting, share like just the chorus of instead of an entire song. And this way, your friends can concentrate on one aspect at a time and provide more detailed and honest feedback without pressure. So in the next step, we'll explore how to use these specific skills you want to improve to choose what to show to your friends and make sure they feel confident giving you honest feedback that you need to progress. So step number 2 is prepare your music for feedback. All right, so with your list of essential skills in hand and an idea of what you'll present, the next step is to create tracks and freestyles inspired by your favorite rappers who excel in these areas. This approach, known as icon analysis, is similar to creating a custom player in a video game, or the iconic action movie scenes where the hero gears up to face their challenges, the big closet full of weapons. So before you're showing your friends your music, start by going through your list and identifying the rappers who best represent each skill category. So for example, if you admire Juice WRLD's freestyle abilities, spend a week or 2 practicing freestyles in his style. If you want to improve your rhyme skills and get more intricate with it, create a few tracks inspired by Eminem. For powerful vocal delivery, you can make tracks to emulate Pac or Travis Scott. And by focusing on these specific icons, you can hone in on the distinct qualities that make them stand out in their respective areas. This not only helps you improve these particular skills, but also allows you to present your music to your friends in a more focused manner. When you show your friends your new tracks and start freestyling, you can then ask them specific, low-pressure questions. So for example, you can ask, is my freestyling here getting closer to like Juice WRLD style, or am I achieving a Tupac level vocal presence here? Things like that. This approach shifts from the grand, intimidating questions about how you might be the second coming, or really you think I can get this big record deal, whatever, to more manageable, skill-specific feedback. This method not only makes it easier for your friends to be honest, but also provides you with actionable insights into your progress. They can give you targeted feedback on whether you're capturing the essence of the icons you're emulating on this specific part of it, which is far more constructive than vague generalizations about your potential, which they may not even be able to honestly give. Like they may not even know, let alone any pressure they have. So in the next step, let's dive deeper into how to utilize this feedback effectively and make sure that you can continuously improve and refine your skills based on the insights provided by your friends in step number 3, ask them in a low pressure way. Now, as we've hinted at in the other steps, the actual way you ask them is crucial as well. These techniques for framing your feedback requests are essential to getting the most out of your friend's opinion. The key is to be specific about what you want feedback on. So instead of asking for general thoughts like, oh, you think this joint hot? You think this bumping? Like pinpoint a particular element you've been working on, use clear and concise language to articulate what you need feedback on, and that'll make it a lot easier for your friends to understand and respond accurately. So really what you want to do is avoid asking them on too many aspects at once. Like focus on 1 or 2 key areas per session or anytime you bring it up. So here are some examples. Like you can say, look, I'm gonna play a little bit of this track, only 30, 45 seconds. And can you just let me know how my voice sounds on the instrumental or like lays on the beat, etc. This request is specific and clear, directing your friend's attention to one particular element. They know what to listen to exactly, making their feedback more focused, and they don't need to decide if the whole damn track is hot or something else. Or you can ask let me know if my flow choice on here is good. Like, you think this works for this particular beat? Don't worry about anything else. Once they give you some ideas, even if it's just a couple sentences, you can move on to the next step where we'll explore more advanced strategies for incorporating that feedback you actually receive and make sure that it contributes effectively to your development as an artist. In step number 4, learn from their feedback and space the requests out. All right, so once your friends actually give you feedback, say thank you, but do not ask for more than they provided. As we've said this whole video, you do not want to make it feel like it's pressure and risk them not wanting to hang out anymore and definitely not want to hear any more of your tracks. So take their comments seriously, listen intently, and then head back to your creative space to work on their suggestions. Spend at least 2 weeks, maybe even a month, refining your skills based on their input before even seeking more feedback. By taking this approach, you avoid making your friends feel pressured, and when you hang out with them between feedback sessions, don't bring up rap. Certainly don't bring up your own rap unless they do. This helps keep things casual and make sure that the next time you ask for the input, it doesn't feel awkward or burdensome or like just too much pressure. That seems to be the word of the day here, right? Additionally, be sure to actually use the feedback you received to actively work on the areas they pointed out. This way, the next time they hear your music, it'll be evident that you've been working on their suggestions. And that approach shows them that you value their opinions, are committed to improving based on their feedback, and are not just randomly guessing what they might like and doing the verbal friend equivalent of, yo, check my song in the comment box, which nobody likes. By focusing on the specific areas they've highlighted, your friends will start to see the results of their input, and as they notice those improvements and aspects they care about, they'll associate helping you and hearing your music with hearing better raps. And that's a subtle, gradual process that can turn them into genuine fans of your music because they're directly contributing to your growth and enjoying the results. So when you consistently implement their feedback and show noticeable progress, your friends will feel more invested in your journey. They'll appreciate that their opinions are actually making a real difference, and as a result, they'll be more enthusiastic about helping you. So this is a method that fosters a positive feedback loop where their involvement leads to better music, which in turn encourages them to continue helping with you and become an actual fan of your music and not just guilt tripping them into liking your stuff. But of course, the most important secret in all of this is make your engagement with your friends about your music small, focused, and spread out. Pause. Rather than trying to force them to decide if you're the next coming of Kendrick or Eminem based on one track or a couple tracks. Now, if you'd like the time between those feedback sessions to be put to even better use, be sure to visit the video description for that course that you can study in between tracks. But with that said, thanks for joining us for another episode of How to Rap. And cheers until next time. Peace. Random voice.